What's up, everybody? It is Amrinder Singh. Today, we're gonna learn some Punjabi vocabulary through Sidhu Moose's new song named Eyes on Me. All right. So, I'm gonna explain this song in English. This is a Punjabi song. So, there will be a lot of colloquial words. Probably you don't know. I'm gonna explain them how they fit into this song, what their meaning in this context, or all kind of things. And yeah, you would learn good vocabulary. All right, so let's get started. So he said changi pali life kama roli karwa dugi. So changi pali means a good, right? Changa or pala means a good, right? Changi pali life is English word, in Punjabi we say jindagi. So he used English word changi pali life kama roli karwa dugi. All right, kama roli. So what does that mean, kama roli? Kama roli could have a couple of meanings. So kama roli means also a noise. When people are making the noise, maybe they're arguing each other so loud. Maybe people are fighting, yelling at it. So this kind of noise of people when they're yelling, something like this is also called kama roli. All right. So he said, "Changi pali life kama roli karwa dugi." So here kama roli karwa dugi. So karwana means to make it happen. So in this context, kama roli means like something could happen, incident, maybe fight or something like so. Kama roli, some kind of mess in this situation. So his first line is even good life can, or maybe the bad thing happen in good life. I think that's probably the best translation could be in this context. You know what? Sometimes a lot of people don't understand, especially the learners, when they listen song, there would be a line and maybe you translate word to word, then it's not proper translation, a good meaning. For example, changi pali life kama roli karwa dugi. So in English, the direct translation would be, good life make bad thing or some kind of mess. But I think the better meaning is this mess up situation could happen in good life. I think that's what it means. All right. Then he said, Snapchat teri tere goli marwa dugi. The Snapchat. Let me listen it again, one sec. Yeah, he said Snapchat teri tere goli marwa dugi. So the Snapchat teri means your goli marwadu. So goli means shoot, like shoot a bullet. So marwadugi. So it means like you're on Snapchat or something like you're gonna get hit because of your Snapchat. That's what he's talking about here. Then he said karna flex ame kara chak loan te. All right, karna flex. So all you guys know the flex means is English slang. So karan chak loan te. So so whole meaning is in this sentence. Like he's here saying, don't do flex buying these cars on loan. All right, because when you buy car on the loan, all right, and trying to do flex, people think you have a lot of money. Then you're posting on Snapchat. Somebody is gonna kill you to steal your car stuff. That's what it means, I think. All right, so that's what he's telling in these lines. Then he said, low key re, nahi ta tamki aaju phone te. Low key is English word, he is using a lot of English word here. He said, low key re, nahi ta tamki aaju phone te. Tamki means threat, He is saying to basically a person, you should stay low key, otherwise you're gonna get threat through the phone. All right, that's what he's talking about. Then he said, time pass karla I don't know. I didn't understand after that. I need to listen it again one sec. He said, "Time pass karla cut jinna or something like." I didn't understand a little bit, but I think the meaning here saying time pass karla cut jinni tora. Probably he said cut jinni tora. So time pass karna is just spending the time, Uh, cut jinni torte, I think. I'm not sure if he used this word cut or something, but I heard like a cut jinni torte. So tor means if you really dress up, you look really high, um, how to say, high quality or high status man, So that's kind of like a considered tor. Like if you think somebody dressed really good, he's looking really clean, high educated, high status man, that's we say tor, right? तू बहुत टॉर कर दिया. So it means you dressed really good, So I think he is talking about here time pass karla kat jinni tor de. You just have to, spend your life, not necessarily lives. So okay, the spending time when we say time pass karla, all right? Time pass karla mean, for example, if you ask somebody, how your life going, he will say, bus time pass kari janne hai, all right? Bus time pass kari janne hai. So it means his life is going okay, like it's nothing special, nothing excitement. It's just, every day, just that's people say time pass karla. So that's what he's talking about. Time pass karla, probably he said cut it off. Yeah, you don't need to be show off something like that. I think that's what he is talking about in this line, all right? He said, "Tunga khargosh cheetiyan da or something like that." He said, "Tunga khargosh hun cheetiyan da daura." All right? Khargosh means a rabbit, all right? And cheetah means a cheetah, the word like who run very fast. So he's talking to somebody or saying like you are a rabbit. Cheetah daura. Daur means the time or the period. All right. He said you are a rabbit, but now it's the time or it's the period of cheetahs, like you can't survive in this. That's what it means, you won't survive in this kind of environment. So that's why he's telling this guy or somebody, stay humble, just avoid the situation. I think that's what he's talking about. Then he says, "Sher ser jede chakadiya onna utte dava." All right, ser chakana means, so ser means head, chakana means left. So I think it means in the context, like ser chakana means when you walk with your pride, all right, or we say with high shoulder or something like that. When you walk with the pride, all right. He said, "Ser chakadea unna utte dava." Dav means, the pressure. So he is probably talking about the person who walk you know, with a pride. Those kind of people have pressure, because those people are brave, and the other people, maybe the system try to pressure them to bend them down, something like that. That's what it means, I think, in these lines. All right. So he said, "Chamber ਚ ਗੋਲੀ ਰੱਖ ਮਾਹੌਲ ਹੁਣ ਖਰਾਬ ਆ." So chamber, I don't know, I think maybe he's talking about the space we put the bullet in the gun. Chamber ਚ ਗੋਲੀ ਰੱਖ ਮਾਹੌਲ ਹੁਣ ਖਰਾਬ ਆ, right? I think he's trying to say keep your bullet loaded in your gun. Mahal kharaba. Mahal means, situation or environment, or a kharab means not good, So he is telling like you should keep loaded, your bullet in your gun, because now situation didn't look good. That's what he's talking about. One sec, what did he say? He said, ਝੂਠ ਦੇ ਬਿਆਨ ਆ ਜੋ ਮੈਕਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ. So ਝੂਠ means a lie, or a ਬਿਆਨ means a statements, alright? Mecca, so mic means mics. So English word mic, So plural mics. So in Punjabi he said mecca. Utte aunde ne. Utte means on the max. Auna means, you know, being released. So basically he's talking about, so these lie statements, you know, spoken by politicians on the max, something like that, right? That's what he's talking about here. He said rale male dosh khalnaika utte aunde ne, something like that. I need to confirm it. Yeah, I think he said rale rule. Shit, man, I need to listen again. So he said rale mile dosh khalnaika utte aunde ne, or rale mile dosh khalnaika utte aunde. So rale mile means a mixed, all right? Dosh means allegations, and khalnaik means a villain, you know. So basically this line means mixed allegation comes on, you know, the villains, or these allegations put on the villains, you know, the mixed allegations. That's what he's talking about, all right? He said something chote or something. I need to listen it again. He said ਐਵੇਂ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਰਹਿ ਜੀ ਝੋਟੇ ਅਸਮਾਨੋਂ ਦੇਖਦਾ, ਕਾਕਾ ਹੁਣ ਜਮਦੂਤ ਬਾਈਕਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ. So the meaning to understand, you need to understand a little bit mythology of it. So Jamdut, consider when somebody is gonna die. So there is Jamdut, they come on the earth and they ride the bulls, you know, and those Jamjut nobody can see. Only the person who died, that person can see, all right? That's the myth people talk about here, all right? So basically he's talking about to the guy, okay, you don't keep looking at the, you know, he said asamana up there, right? Asaman means sky. He said don't look at the sky about like a towards bull. If there's a bull coming, you know, the jamdut, the person who is gonna take you on the hell or the heaven, you know, something like that. So this mythology say when you died, so there would be a called Jamadut, who basically sent by the God who is gonna take your soul to the God. If you're a good person, then it's gonna send you to heaven. Otherwise, you know, it's on the hell, you know. So that's person called Jamdut. So he's talking about don't look at that, you know, like on the sky. Ajkal, he said Ajkal means today, nowadays. These Jamdut bike out in a bike means, you know, in the bike. So he said don't look at the nowadays they come on the bike. So what it means basically, you know, so according to mythology, those Jamdut who came to take a person's life, basically you're gonna die that time when he's gonna take you on the whatever, on the hell. But now don't look at that. Now they come on the bike. So it means there are a lot of, you know, shooting happens. Sometimes people go on the bike and shoot people. That's what it means, you know. Nowadays that's what happening. People could shoot you on the bike or stuff like that. That's what his meaning, all right? He gonna put the koi ਨਿਉ ਤੇ cover ਬਣ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ. So ਨਿਉ, basically people when they're trying to build a house, they have to put, you know, dig the land so you can basically start making the wall with the bricks from the ground, you know. That called neem or nyo in Punjabi, all right? He says, you know, sometimes people put a nyo, dig a nyo to make the house. Then he say par a cover bun jandi. Cover means, you know, the cemetery, like it, you know, like a person maybe digging the land to build a house, but who knows, next day he's gonna die and he has to bury in that same thing. That's what he's talking about here. Then he said huni kadon kise di labad ban jandi. I don't know what that means, labad. So huni means honi, some people say honi or huni. So horny people consider something happens, like you can't stop it. It's happened. So that's called horny. He said horny kadon kisi di loved ban jandi. I don't know. I think maybe he's talking about we don't know when incident happens. In the context, that's what I understand. I don't understand every single word in this line, but from the context, it looks like, tragedy could happen anytime. That's what he is talking about, all right? Then he said, Tahi tenu akhda tiyari vich rahi tu, all right? Tahi means that's why, all right? Akhda means saying, Tiyari vich rahi. Tiyari means to ready, all right? All right, so basically, he's talking about to the people or to the person, he talked about all these kind of incidents, how you gonna get killed, you don't know, it could be good life, whatever. Then he said, Tahi tenu akhda tiyari vich rain. So it means be prepared, These kind of things happen. Be prepared for these kind of stuff. All right. Then he said, Pale bande di khabar ban jandi or something like that. Let me listen. Yeah, then he said, Change pale bande di khabar ban jandi. Changa pala, we already talked about the good person or a healthy person, nothing happened like we don't seem like he is gonna die. He is really healthy, everything. But next day we could say he could die. Maybe somebody shoot somebody. So he was talking about that's why I'm telling you to be prepared of these kind of incident happens. Be aware about everything because we don't know when next day is going to be in the news. Okay, that person got killed. All right, that's what he's explaining. Then he said Reiki ਨਾਲ location the map ਬਣ ਜਾਂਦਾ. So Reiki, I don't know if it's an English word to be honest. I think it's an English word. So okay, if I have to explain this word because I didn't heard this word Reiki from English people or in English mostly heard in people talk about in Punjabi. So Reiki basically when somebody if there's somebody who's trying to kill you, all right, let's say somebody trying to kill you, right? And but he didn't know where you are, and I know where you are, all right? And I'm giving the information to that guy. Maybe I'm following you. I'm on the phone. I'm saying he is going there. He is going to. What I'm doing? I'm doing the Reiki. All right, that's called Reiki. So yeah. So he said Reiki. I forgot the line. Let me listen it again. Yeah, he said Reiki now location the map ban janda. When somebody is giving you information, the other person, track you on the map. All right. He said map ban janda. So that's what he's talking about. Somebody when giving your information to the other person to the killer, he basically get it on everything on the map. That's what he's talking about. What he said, messenger becomes WhatsApp, something like that. Then he said TikTok messenger WhatsApp ban janda hai. I don't know what does it mean. TikTok messenger becomes a WhatsApp. I don't know. It seems I don't know. I think through the context it would be like people will track you on the map. These messenger TikTok, or WhatsApp. I think that's what he's trying to say in the context because I'm not getting the context, but I think he was talking about how people try to do something like that. Probably that's what because they are tracking you on the map. They are talking to each other on TikTok, on WhatsApp, or on Messenger. I think that's probably he's talking about. All right. He said tahi ana. So this is a slang. Tahi ana. So ana means akhda. So akhna means like a saying. So some people in short they say ana. Tahi ana kise te tum prosa na kai. So he was saying that's what I'm telling you. don't trust on anybody, all right? That's what it means in this line, all right? Tahi means that's why. Anda means saying. Tum kise te. Tum means you. Kise te means someone else or anybody. Bharosa means their trust, all right? Na kari, like don't trust anybody, that's what he's saying in this line. Then he say mitra bharose da trap ban janda. Bharosa means trust, all right? Mitra means, he's referring like a friend or buddy, all right? He said, bharose da trap ban janda. He is telling like don't trust anybody because sometimes the trust could be a trap, that's what he's saying. What he said, sare rootan te akka, I need to listen it again. He said, auna jana kithe sare rootan utte akka, it auna jana means come and go, all right? Route means a route or route, whatever you say, all right? Akka means I is on all routes, all right? So whole sentence meaning, so where you go and come, all the routes being tracked, they are watching you, all right? That's what he is saying. He said, time ਹੀ ਸਾਲਾ ਇਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਸ਼ੱਕ ਆ. So time ਹੀ ਇਦਾਂ ਦਾ. He used the word ਸਾਲਾ as as a swear word. He said, like a time ਹੀ ਇਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਸਾਲਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਸ਼ੱਕ ਆ. So ਸਾਰੇ means all, shak means a doubt. So he's talking about, nowadays we are living that time. We can't trust anybody, we basically doubt on anybody, all right? Or everybody. So yeah, because this is a pretty bad time. That's what he's talking about. Then he said, giftaਂ ਚ pack ਹੋ ਕੇ ਕਾਕਾ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਬੰਬ ਨੇ. All right, gift means gift, pack means pack is, when it's packed. Giftaਂ ਵਿੱਚ pack ਹੋ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ means come. Kaka, he's referring to a guy, mostly older people. They can call kaka to little or younger person, all right? On the bambani. Bamba means a bomb, all right? So he says like you can get a bomb through the gifts. We don't know, all right? That's what he's talking about. He ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਚੰਗੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਕਰਮ ਬਚਾ ਲੈਂਦਾ ਲੱਕਾ, all right? So karam means basically in English you guys call it karma. So he would say if your karma is good, luck will save you, all right? Yeah, even though somebody trying to kill you, but if you have good luck, you could be saved. Your luck can save you, probably. That's what he is saying. Then he said automatic weapon banda mint vi nahi sekda, all right? So Sakda means, like, it's me a breathing, like if somebody is injured, we say, oh, Saiki janda. It means he is breathing slowly, We only use in that situation when somebody is injured, we say, oh, he has died or he is breathing. So, yeah, probably we say, oh, Saiki janda, like slowly. Normally, we don't talk. We say Salenda normally, like, oh, Sale janda. If somebody is sleeping, he's taking long breath, we say, oh, Lamme Salenda, whatever. But in that situation, when somebody is injured, we say sakda, all right? So, yeah, he said automatic weapon banda jama nahi sakda, something like that. Yeah, he said automatic weapon banda meant to be nahi sakda. So he is saying the weapons are automatic, like a person, a man, he won't even stay alive 1 minute, because automatic weapon kill you immediately. That's what he's talking about. What he said? He said kohan tak area brood nal mehkda. So ko, I don't know how long. It's basically a measurement to, yeah, it's basically a No, yeah, it's basically a type of measurement to, measure the distance. Like we have kilometers or miles. I think, I don't know how long, because I don't think this is the official ever, but people used to measure back in the day with the coal. I think it's a more than mile. Maybe one coal had a few miles or something. So he was area means, area, brood ਨਾਲ ਮਹਿਕਦਾ. So brood means a gunpowder, all right. ਮਹਿਕਣਾ means when you smell, all right. So he was talking about the area you can getting the smell from far from that area. What kind of smell? The gunpowder smell, all right. So probably he's talking about those kind of area where the violence is pretty common, I think. That's what he's talking about. Then he had a bulletproof bina kara tunjai parna. So he's saying, don't go out without bulletproof cars. All right. All right. Barna means don't go out. All right. So yeah, I don't know, man. Like he wrote this song before they now read, or somebody wrote. I think it's a story. Basically, the way he got killed. Song looks like the same, like yeah. So anyway. So then he say, yeah, bina bulletproof, yeah, bina bulletproof jai barna, begane mitra laun dinde gear back na, something like. I need to listen it again. One sec. So yeah, he said mitra begane laun dinde gear back na. All right. So begane means, the strangers, and begane laun mitra begane laun dinde gear back na. So like, so basically he's saying you should, go out with a bulletproof car, because when they're gonna trap you from the front, like you won't able to, do your back gear. You don't do you won't able to like do your car reverse, because if it's not bulletproof, they're gonna kill you. But if it's bulletproof, then probably you could escape. That's what he's talking about. Oh my god, sometime I couldn't understand in the first time because this goes so fast. I need to listen again. He said, ਕਾਲ ਕੀਦਾ ਭਾਲੀ ਚੱਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਬਹੁਤਾ. It didn't make sense. But I think probably, okay, I know the meaning of these words, but I don't know what it mean, to be honest. But like if I think when he said ਕਾਲ ਕੀਦਾ ਭਾਲੀ ਚੱਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਬਹੁਤਾ. Kal means, like Kal is considered death, all right? Kal kida, who's the death, Pali chal means, keep searching, palana. So okay, a lot of people say lab gaya or labna. Labna means to find something, to search something. So in Malba we don't use much like this word, like a labna, we say palana. So he said pali chal. So he said ਕਾਲ ਕੀਦਾ ਭਾਲੀ ਚੱਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਬਹੁਤਾ. It means like ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਬਹੁਤਾ means it's already a lot. I think he's talking about like ਕਾਲ means a death. If you're trying, there are a lot of deaths. ਕਾਲ ਕੀਦਾ, like if you're trying to think who's gonna die, just like keep searching because there are a lot of deaths, something like that. It didn't make sense, but yeah, that's what it means if I just connect these words. Maybe he said something else, but I can't make sense. I only can make that what sense I'm translating you, all right? So yeah, listen more. He said, Ajkal kaka ithe khakhiyan cha tauta. So tauta basically consider those people who give the information to the police. So he said, Ajkal khakhiyan cha tauta, So okay, the tout, not necessarily the somebody who gave the information to the police. it means the thought is that person, who basically gave your information to somebody who is trying to kill you, or maybe mostly even these people who give your information to the police. Either way. So he was saying, "Aj kal kaka khakhiyan jitauda." It means nowadays even police give your information to the killer. Police probably know somebody's gonna kill you. They just give your information so that person could kill you. That's what he's talking about. All right. Then he said, "ਬਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਖਬਰਾਂ ਸਲਾਖਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ," something like that. He said, "ਬਾਰੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਖਬਰਾਂ ਸਲਾਖਾਂ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਬੰਦਾ." What does that mean, ਬਾਰੀਆਂ? ਬਾਰੀਆਂ means the outside of people. ਬਾਰੀਆਂ, I don't understand ਬਾਰੀਆਂ, but the ਖਬਰਾਂ means news. Salakha means, salakha basically that means jail. So it means the news of the outside people. Salakha piche banda means the news of the outside people in the prison. Seems like he's trying to say there are a lot of news we don't get. It's just kept in the prison, like it doesn't come out. I think that's what he's trying to say. So maybe this song looks so complicated, to be honest. I think this is the hardest song I ever explained because, yeah, there are a lot of lines. I have to listen it again and again to understand. Sometimes it's really hard. All right. So yeah, imagine if you're Punjabi learner, even your advanced level. Sometimes you think, oh, your Punjabi is bad. It's not that bad if you can't understand song. I'm also struggling. Sometimes it happens. So then he said, "ਚੋਲਿਆਂ 'ਚ ਚੱਕੀ ਝੋਲਿਆਂ 'ਚ ਇੱਕ ਚੱਕੀ ਫਿਰਦੇ ਮਲੰਗਾ." So chole means a bag, all right? Bags. Chakana means lift when you carry something, all right? ਝੋਲਿਆਂ 'ਚ AK means AK-47. He's talking about, all right? Malang means really, Malang is considered somebody who is nothing, yeah. Probably homeless person, or not a good person, something like that. So yeah, Malang basically have nothing, Didn't necessarily he's a homeless. He didn't have a job, probably. He can't talk properly, Maybe he's into drug. Very low status man, because considered Malang, all right? So he is talking about, nowadays, even these low status men carrying the gun in their bags, all right? So that's what he's saying. He says, "Sawariyan." I don't know, man. Listen, I have to listen it again. It's maybe slow. I have to make it slow. So okay, he says, "Safariyan de tattu bar piche poundin." The safari is considered, I don't know what the word in English, for example, if let's say you are the shooter, you kill people. I want a person to get killed. Maybe I can't do it. I give you the money. So what I give you, that money considered a safari. So let's say that person killed somebody, and now police get him, and police will ask who gave you the safari. He will say, my name. So I didn't do it. I'm just giving the example. All right. So okay, so that money is considered safari. So he says safariyan de tattu bar piche paundane. So tattu is also using this word tattu is being used for as a swear word. Tattu is also a animal which is a donkey, probably, or similar to donkey. I think it's a donkey. Donkey has a few names in Punjabi, also gada and also tattu. So yeah, it's being used as a swear word. So he says "Faring and the tattu bar piche paunde." So bar means it's like an attack, like they will attack you from the behind, all right? Bar piche paunde ne, all right? Sparring and the tattu bar piche paunde ne. So the people who kill people from the money, they are not brave. They're just trying to kill you from the behind when you're not even noticing it, all right? So then he said ਮਰਦ ਪਛਾਣ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹਿੱਕਾਂ ਮੂਰੇ ਡਾਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ. So ਮਰਦ means a masculine man. You know, he said ਮਰਦ ਪਛਾਣ ਹਿੱਕਾਂ ਮੂਰੇ ਡਾਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ. So he's saying if there's a masculine man, he will basically face with his chest. So he won't try to, kill somebody from behind. He will basically try to attack from front. ਹਿੱਕਾਂ ਮੂਰੇ ਡਾਉਣਾ. When somebody don't run, just stay there in the fight. So that's what he's talking about. He said ਛੇ ਫੁੱਟਾ ਜੱਟ ਉਹ ਤੋਂ something like that. I need to listen it again. Yeah, he said ਛੇ ਫੁੱਟਾ ਜੱਟ ਉਹ ਤੋਂ ਦੁੱਗਣੇ ਆਰੋਪ ਆ. Alright, so ਛੇ ਫੁੱਟਾ means 6 feet. Jat, alright, jat, you guys know. ਛੇ ਫੁੱਟਾ ਜੱਟ ਉਹ ਤੋਂ ਦੁੱਗਣੇ ਆਰੋਪ. ਦੁੱਗਣੇ means a doubled. Arop means allegation, like he was talking about the jat is 6 feet, but his allegation is doubled, maybe 12 or something. He is a 12 allegation item. That's what he's talking about. Then he said Sidhu Moose na antiਆਂ ਲਈ ਬਹੁਤ. Anti means the opposition people, who were opposition of Sidhu Moose. So he was talking about even his name is enough for his opposition people. All right. All right, that's it. The song is completed. It was probably one of the hardest song I ever explained. I don't know, the way he is singing is so fast. Sometimes I can't catch it, and there's a few lines. I have to even make it slow, all right? 0.5 speed to understand it. So it happens, man. If you are learning Punjabi, it's pretty normal to happen with you because it happens with me, Mostly when I listen a song for myself, I don't care if I don't understand. I don't even pay attention. I don't even know there's some words or lines I won't understand, or I have to listen it with the slow. I don't care. I don't even notice. But now I'm trying to explain it for you guys. Then I notice, there are a lot of things sometimes you probably don't understand, or you have, if you want to make it understand, you have to listen to it multiple times. Maybe you have to make it slow. So the songs is not the good comparison for your listening. But the good thing is if you can understand people when they're talking, that's the most important thing. But yeah, songs are good to build a vocabulary. But if you are understanding a song 50-60%, this is good. It means you're doing really good. All right. So I hope you enjoy this episode. I'll be back with another episode with another day.